chew out.
So Dr. Saxon, tell us the difference between Saxy Smooth and Saxy Lift.
So Saxy Lift actually fills in volume to lift all the skin back up. So almost like a liquid facelift, what you've heard before probably. We all lose volume in our faces as we get older, so especially here, here, here. So Saxy Lift really is sort of redraping everything back up. So a lot of times I'll inject not just on the sides here of your cheeks, but in the front. It's a kind of a telltale sign of aging when you've lost volume in the front of your cheeks. A lot of people won't inject quite as much in that area. So I inject here and kind of pull the skin back as I inject, and it actually redrapes the skin in a higher position. So a lot of times, if I inject the cheeks in that way, you don't have as deep of a fold here in the nasolabial fold. Another area of the Saxy Lift is this pre-jowl sulcus here, where you've actually lost volume. So I can also inject kind of in the back of the jawline here. Not a lot, it's very low volume, but because of the properties of the products, I can do the same thing in the lower part of the face, or lift the skin back, inject a little bit, and it actually kind of camouflages the jowl area a little bit. When you combine it with Saxy Smooth, so Saxy Smooth just addresses the fold itself and not the deeper tissues. That combination is what you would generally call a liquid facelift.
So could I add Saxy Lips to Saxy Smooth or Saxy Lift?
You can, in any combination. So Saxy Lips is a completely separate thing. So if you want larger, more plump lips, Juvederm Ultra can be injected directly into the lip itself. We also lose definition of the Cupid's bow and philtrum as we get older, so oftentimes I'll inject those folds as well. If you just want a more hydrated look to your lip, I often will use Volbella. It's very subtle. But if you want volume and definition, Restylane Refine is kind of my favorite product lately.
Mine too. I love it in lips.
Yeah, the crazy thing about lip filler is a lot of times you get injections on Fridays just because you can take the whole weekend off because your lips just swell so much. Refine keeps you from having to do that. It swells a little bit just from the needle pokes in the lips. Anytime you touch the lips, your lips can just swell a lot. But Refine doesn't collect all the water like the Juvederm products does. So basically take a day and then you're good to go, right?
For sure. I've actually experienced that. I've had Juvederm and I've had Refine. Refine is my favorite. It's what I have in my lips right now. And I got it done right before I went on a big trip. I was going out, seeing some friends. And if you've ever had Juvederm, you know your lips really do swell a lot, which is great. We love big lips. But nobody wants to look like a duck when they're going out and hanging out with friends. So when I got the Refine, I had a little bit of over plumping, but not too much to where nobody even noticed. I just put on some lipstick and I was good to go.
Yeah. I think, if you really don't want any volume added to your lips, velour really just adds some hydration. So, when you get dehydrated, you can get the little folds in your lips where you're constantly adding, I use Aquaphor or any kind of lip balm because you're like, oh, my lips look so deflated. Velour can kind of plump that back up to look hydrated but not actually add volume. So I don't know. I've never had okay, cut that.